Today, I'll be reading from my book, I Wish You the Best, But. The first poem is entitled Villain Origin Story. I'm sure in all of your little group chats, conversations with friends and family, you're the poor little victim. And I'm, of course, the bad guy, the monster that broke you. But that's a very jaded perception. The colorful language lacks the shades of gray because it's not just black and white. The side of the story you tell conceal that the monster I'm portrayed as was of your own creation. You don't tell how I was the good guy that was never good enough, that I did everything, but let you tell it, it was barely anything, and there was nothing I could do to change that. Something had to give. And the only thing you gave me was hell. But hell, I kept trying to give you heaven, treat you like the angel I saw you as. But then again, even Lucifer was once an angel. Now I'm not calling you Satan, but the devil is in the details you purposely leave out. You once told me you'd do whatever needed to be done to break me into not loving you anymore. So why do they think it was never love at all? How did you become the damsel in distress when I was the one left distressed? The stories don't align, but neither did the stars that I wished upon. I thought you were the one who was going to save me, yet they think I'm the one from whom you need to be rescued. I was the darkness drowning out your light, the one you had escaped to get your happily ever after. The heartless demon who lacked a heart, and you know, that's fine. I only lacked one because I gave it to someone who never wanted it in the beginning. This one's titled, Can't Put This in the Louvre. If we put a leveler on the picture we were painting, it will always lean my way since I was always more down for you than you for me. But let you frame it, I was never the consistent one. I was the one who caused the imperfections, that I wasn't dedicated to turning the blank canvas into the masterpiece you had envisioned, since clearly what I tried painting would never be your masterpiece. Let me cut my ear off like Van Gogh, so I don't have to listen to this farce. Because no matter what masterpiece I brought forward, you find a flaw. I could have sculpted something to rival the statue of David, and you chiseled it away, as you did my being. I'd never be your Da Vinci. I'd always fail at being Michelangelo. I should have known you never realized my expressions, the idea of us far too abstract for you to appreciate. I could get every color paint in the world, yet my work would never be vibrant enough. You smeared them all together until there was only a pitch black blot, a palette devoid of any remaining colors. A painting of our love story would never make the Louvre. It was far too incomplete, and what managed to be completed was a blotch of messy nothingness. But perhaps some would appreciate its realness, see it hanging crookedly with a battered frame, punctures in the heart of it, and understand how some artistic visions never come to fruition. Some view the Mona Lisa as the perfect painting, the pinnacle of art, while others see it as underwhelming, overhyped, and honestly, after a long journey to witness it in person, disappointing. Sounds a lot like a picture of you. This poem is entitled Drake and Drive. There are countless Drake song references in here. Let's see how many you find. Drake and Drive. When I first met you, I fell deeply. I was so far gone and nothing was the same afterwards. What a time to be alive. At least I thought that was the case, but I was wrong. That teenage fever was full of fake love. From time to time, I think about it too much. In those moments, I get lonely. Your energy was often off. You went from 0 to 100 really quick. I was often left up all night, hours in silence, after dark wondering, is there more to you than this? Or is this the real her? I must have been doing it wrong because look what you've done. I'm over here in survival mode when I just wanted to find your love. And for you to show me a good time, but I haven't had one of those in a long time. Now I'm feeling numb, emotionless. I wonder if I left, would you miss me? But I hate sleeping alone, so I kept trying to please you. How about now? Can I get you to stay by my side? Is there any chance of redemption of what we once had? I'm still here. I don't want to lose you. What's next for us? Tell me your wants and needs. I don't want to feel the remorse of not giving it my all. Day after day, I practice what to say when, to say what's real, and falling back when I have to give you your space, even when I'm upset and in my feelings. But this can't be God's plan. There is no forever for us. You can't get it together. You created trust issues I can't shake loose. It's not a fair trade with all I'm giving without reciprocity. Time for me to shut it down and stop calling for you. It's clear we are polar opposites, and it's time for me to own it. I used to think, not you too, but it was definitely you also. You were never a keeper. It was always going to be a sticky proposition. I would say we tried our best, but our was all me. I would tell you to take care, but honestly, never mind. I was always too good for you. The signs were always there. You were jaded, criticized me nonstop. You always put on for the cameras, but was on your worst behavior when the flashes stopped. I used to think you were the best I ever had, someone unforgettable. I mean, the latter is more true than the former. There were some fireworks. It wasn't all bad, but part of me thinks you never got to know yourself nor your true desires. So thank me later for ending this now. They always say in war, you experience losses, and it's time for me to throw in the towel because it was always a losing battle fighting for you. So now's the time to end things. That fire desire has fizzled out. My phone's now on Do Not Disturb, and when you find out, I guess it's me.